Parliament of India is the supreme legislative body and a living epitome of freedom and sovereignty of the people of India. It occupies a preeminent and pivotal position in India's democratic polity. It is a bicameral legislature composed of President of India and the two houses, namely the Council of States, the Rajya Sabha, and the second house, the House of People, the Lok Sabha.
Hello and welcome viewers. You're watching this special presentation of Sansad TV on the history of Lok Sabha elections. In the last 7 decades, Lok Sabha has enacted a large number of legislations acting as a vehicle of social, economic and political change. Let's take a look at its glorious journey.
Lok Sabha is composed of representatives of the people chosen by direct election on the basis of the adult suffrage. The total elective membership is distributed among the states in such a way that the ratio between the number of seats allotted to each state and the population of the state is same for all the states. An exercise to redraw Lok Sabha constituencies and boundaries is carried out by the Boundary Delimitation Commission of India every decade based on Indian census, last of which was conducted in 2011. This exercise earlier also included redistribution of seats among states based on demographic changes, but that provision of mandate of the Commission was suspended in 1976 following a constitutional amendment to incentivize the family planning program, which was being implemented. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha is the presiding officer and the highest authority of the Lok Sabha. The Speaker is elected generally in the first meeting of the Lok Sabha following general elections. Serving a term of 5 years, the Speaker chosen from sitting member. G.V. Mavalankar was the first Speaker of Lok Sabha. M. Iyengar was the first Deputy Speaker of the Lok Sabha.
Members of the Lok Sabha are elected by an adult universal suffrage to represent their respective constituencies, and they hold their seats for 5 years or until the body is dissolved earlier. Let's take a look at the successive Lok Sabha elections.
General elections for Lok Sabha were held in India between 25th October 1952 and 21st of February 1952. They were the first elections to the Lok Sabha after independence in August 1947. It was conducted under the provisions of the Indian Constitution, which was adopted on 26th of November 1949. Elections to most of the state legislatures took place simultaneously. A total of 1,949 candidates competed for 489 seats in the Lok Sabha. More than 173 million people out of an overall population of about 360 million were eligible to vote, making it the largest election conducted at that time. The voter turnout was 45.7%. General elections were held in India between 24th of February and 9th of June in 1957, and those were the second elections to the Lok Sabha after independence. Gulzari Lal Nanda became the acting Prime Minister for 13 days before Lal Bahadur Shastri became the Prime Minister on 9 June 1964. After Shastri's death on 11th of January 1966, Nanda became acting Prime Minister again for 13 days. Later, Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister on 24th of January 1966. The 4th Lok Sabha was constituted on 4th of March 1967 after 1967's Indian general elections. The 5th Lok Sabha was constituted in 1971. The 6th Lok Sabha, which ran from 23rd March 1977 to 22nd August 1979, was elected in February and March 1977. Morarji Desai became the Prime Minister on 24th March 1977 after Janata Alliance won 345 seats, 233 more than the previous 5th Lok Sabha. Charan Singh became the Prime Minister on 28th July 1979 till 14th January 1980 till the formation of the next 7th Lok Sabha after the 1980 Indian general election. The 8th Lok Sabha ran from 31st of December 1984 to 27th of November 1989. Members were elected in December 1984, taking office by the end of the month. Rajiv Gandhi continued as Prime Minister till 2nd December 1989. The next 9th Lok Sabha was formed on 2nd December 1989 after the 1989 Indian general elections. Vishnu Pratap Singh became the Prime Minister from 2nd December 1989 to 10th November 1990 with the help of Bharatiya Janata Party and the left parties. Later, Chandrasekhar became Prime Minister from 10th November 1990 to 21st of June 1991 with outside support of Indian National Congress. The next 10th Lok Sabha was formed on 20th of June 1991 after the 1991 Indian general election. P.V. Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister of India from 21st of June 1991 till 16th of May 1996. The next 11th Lok Sabha was constituted on 15th of May 1996 after 1996 Indian general elections. Then the general elections were held in India on 27th of April, 2nd May and 7th May 1996 to elect the members to the 11th Lok Sabha. The BJP, which had won the most seats, formed the government under Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. However, 2 weeks later, the United Front coalition was able to secure a parliamentary majority and H.D. Devegowda of Janata Dal became the Prime Minister. In 1997, I.K. Gujral from the United Front succeeded Gowda as Prime Minister. Due to the instability, earlier elections were held in 1998. The 13th Lok Sabha was convened after 1999 Indian general elections held during September and October 1999. The NDA under the leadership of Atal Bihari Vajpayee completed its term until the next general elections of May 2004 for the next 14th Lok Sabha. The 14th Lok Sabha was convened after the 2004 Indian general elections held in 4 phases during 20th April and 10th of May 2004, which led to the formation of Manmohan Singh government.
And allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established.
The next 15th Lok Sabha was convened after 2009 Indian general elections when the UPA retained power. Members of the 16th Lok Sabha were elected during the 2014 Indian general elections. The NDA achieved an absolute majority with 282 seats out of 543. Prime Minister Modi took office on 26th of May 2014 as the 14th Prime Minister of India. The 17th Lok Sabha was formed by the members elected in the 2019 Indian general elections where the Narendra Modi government retained power.
Now, stage is all set to hold the elections for the 18th Lok Sabha. Here are the details.
The term of 17th Lok Sabha is due to expire on 16th of June 2024. Article 324 of the Constitution of India bestows the relevant powers, duties and functions upon the Election Commission of India, while Article 83(2) of the Constitution of India and Section 14 of the Representation of People's Act 1951 provides for the conduct of elections to constitute a new Lok Sabha before the expiry of its current term. In view of this constitutional and legal provisions, the Election Commission of India has made comprehensive preparations for the conduct of elections to the 18th Lok Sabha in free, fair, participative, accessible, inclusive, transparent and peaceful manner.
तो मेनली 4 चैलेंजेस हमारे पास हैं, 4 M's: मसिल, मनी, मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन एंड MCC वायलेशंस. एसेंशियली 4 किस्म के ब्रॉड जो हमारे प्रोसेस हैं और इसी के संदर्भ में पूरा जो प्रोसेस अब आज से शुरू होगा और जब तक चुनाव खत्म होगा तो इलेक्शन कमीशन का अधिकांश समय इन्हीं 4 चीज़ों में लगने वाला है कि हाउ टू कंट्रोल मसिल पावर, हाउ टू कंट्रोल मनी पावर, हाउ टू कंट्रोल द मेनेस ऑफ मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन एंड हाउ टू कंट्रोल the violations which are done or alleged to be done under MCC.
The 2024 general election for 543 Lok Sabha seats will be held in 7 phases that will begin from April 19th and continue till June 1st. The results will be announced on June 4th. According to Election Commission, a total of 96.8 crore people are eligible to vote in these elections. Of them, 49.7 crore are male and 41.7 crore are female. 1.8 crore voters will be exercising their franchise for the first time. The Commission has exhorted election machinery to rededicate themselves to the task associated with the conduct of elections as a sacred duty. And the Commission has appealed to all stakeholders, in particular the political parties and the candidates, to uphold the peerless democratic traditions of the nation by maintaining high standards of political discourse and fair play in course of their election campaigns.
पॉलिटिकल अपने जितने भी हमारे चुनाव कराने कर्मी जाएंगे उनसे मैं फिर से एक बार अपील करना चाहता हूँ, वो आज सुन रहे होंगे कहीं ना कहीं, कि लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड प्रोवाइड करना उनका परम धर्म है। इसमें से कतई भी कोताही ना बरतें। उनको बताया गया है, इंस्ट्रक्शंस दी गई हैं, अगर बरतेंगे तो विल बी रूथलेस इन डीलिंग, बिकॉज मेजॉरिटी ऐसा नहीं करती। अगर 1-2 करेगा तो उसकी वजह से हम अपने इलेक्शंस को बदनाम नहीं होने देंगे। विल बी रूथलेस।
Finally, the Commission has called upon all voters to reinforce the democratic ethos of the nation by turning up at the polling stations and exercising their right to vote in an informed and ethical manner.
To watch more programs of Sansad TV, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like and share them.